I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons for just a little under 10 years. I'm fairly new to this, but I fell hard and fast. And yeah, I think, I was one of those kids that just loved make-believe, and I do that for a living, and so this fit right in.
I didn't start playing actively until 2019. And I actually have a pretty long story about why I am deaf. And I've always followed the game. I've been friends with Satine Phoenix for, I don't know, over a decade. And she always wanted me to play, and I just never thought that I could because of the fact that I couldn't hear, even though friends did say, we will make it work for you. But I was still I had a lot of anxiety around it. And then I had cochlear implant surgery at the end of 2019, and I hit the ground running. I think my first D&D game ever was live. I'm not kidding you. And I mean, it's everything I've ever wanted. I love the idea that it's fantasy, it's characters, you get to play with your friends, you get to imagine things. It's like stepping into a better world than we live in.
So Jamilah is a barbarian, which means that combat is actually fairly straightforward for her. But I think rage obviously is going to be very important. This, I don't have to worry about economy so much. You just go for it. Who cares if you're exhausted at the end? And also I think it's going to be more about clocking Barrowin and what choices she makes so that I can tell, am I doing a ranged fight? Do I need to close distance? So I'm going to be watching her moves, I think.
The skills that will definitely come into play today would be, is she listening somewhere? Spirit guardians. Dodge is going to come in. I actually have 2 combo spells that I've come up with for myself, and I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I'll give you an idea. First one is called Kitchen Sink. Second one is called Velcro. They work together. I'm not going to tell you what they do though.
So Barrowin is a cleric. So in preparation, I think I'm trying to figure how much am I gonna rely on my high hit points when Barrowin can heal, Barrowin can cast from a distance. That's not really something that Jamilah can do. So it's gonna be about closing that distance, getting, perhaps going for a grapple, perhaps attacking recklessly if I'm really on the ropes, but we'll have to build to that.
Okay, one thing I definitely know about Jamilah, my opponent, is she's being played by the amazing Deborah Ann Woll, which is daunting for me because she's one of the queens of the entire community and Dungeons & Dragons in general. I've watched her in things for years before I was able to actually play. So even getting to play against her is fun, but daunting, but exciting, but anxiety-inducing. I also know that she's playing one of my favorite classes, which is Barbarian. I like melee. I mean, the good thing about Barrowin is that she's melee. She's a war domain cleric, so she's gonna go into Jamilah's space too. I know that Jamilah is here as a machine to swing and hit over and over and over again. So Barrowin's just gonna have to come at her with everything she has, that's it. I mean, the good thing is I know barbarians. Like the back of my butt, I know barbarians. That really came out weird, but I like it anyway. Let's keep it, let's roll with that. Yeah, I do know barbarians very well, so I'll be prepared for what she has coming for me. I hope she's prepared for what I have coming for her.
So I'm playing for the Foundation Fighting Blindness today. My husband is blind, and so we do a lot of outreach for helping people understand what that condition is, and doing some research into treatments and cures and just devices that help aid people in that situation.
I'm actually playing for a charity I adore. It's called Paws with a Cause. They're located in Michigan, and they train alert and assistance dogs for people who are deaf and hard of hearing. Basically, they help to improve the independence and quality of life of people that are deaf and hard of hearing. So of course, this charity means a lot to me. So I'm gonna play with all I have because I know what I'm playing for.